Right, day 3 now. Just looking down, 502 for 7 India, South Africa 39 for 3. You've been captain of South Africa. You've just been called in and said, right, what do we do?
It's going to be a tough ask for them. I mean, ideally what they want to try and do is somehow get past 302 and make India back again. There's some conditions around. There might be some rain throughout this test match. So if they can do that, then all of a sudden they give themselves a chance of surviving. But it's going to be a huge task. 3 down for 30 or 40 or whatever it may be. They really are. And I think it's more about individually the guys coming up with what game plan can we employ to be successful on these surfaces, because you can talk as much as you want, but individually you have to come up with your own game plan of how you're going to do the job. And I think that's where the issue lies. I think some of the guys are not too sure how they should approach it. Even in those 20 overs we saw them try and mix up aggression with solid defence. It didn't really work. Some of them came off, but it's going to be interesting to see, particularly the experience. I'm looking forward to obviously Dean Elgar showing us how you can go about it. Faf, Quinton and Temba, I think those guys are the guys I want to see how they play and see how they go about their business.
Watch as well tomorrow for the pace at which they bowl. Jadeja was bowling mid to high 90s. Ashwin pulled it back a little bit. The moment he pulled it back, he started asking more questions. But this track, as Shaun's been telling you, is not a minefield just yet. Yeah. It will get worse. But at the moment, it's not a minefield. One guy's got to stand up and say we'll bat. But if Ashwin can get amongst the wickets early, remember he's not played a single test match this year. Ashwin, so it's his first test match, and we're in October. So I think that will be the key factor. I think the Ashwin and Jadeja to Elgar will be the key factor. I also think Faf has got to make a statement.
Yeah, he does. He needs to try and lead from the front here. And the longer they can keep India out there in the first innings in particular, means it's going to be a more difficult task for the overs you have to bowl in the second innings. So ideally the plan would be to 302 or 303 to make sure that they had India bat again. But also the key is also not to worry about that distant goal. Just focus on 10 runs, 20 runs, 30 runs at a time and try and get yourselves in and get comfortable. It gets a lot easier once you've been there for a time.
Yeah, that's South Africa's plan. I think India's plan, won't be surprised if we see Ishant Sharma bowling a fair bit round the wicket to create the rough for Ashwin. But it's a bowling day, third day. We'll know at the end exactly where this game is going, but India in the driver's seat.